Do you guys want to take a guess as to what date the first episode of Pod on Lansdowne, as it stands now, the version 3.0, not the Sarah Griffin and Tim Durgan edition. We love them both. Not the Fitsimo Pena flying solo version. This version of the show. Do you want to guess what date that first episode was?
January.
Don't say what I think you're going to say.
No, January 20th, 2022.
Liam?
I'm going to go with... Give me February 14th, 2022.
March
Valentine's
8th,
Day.
2022.
Whoa,
March,
that late?
March 8th.
Okay, I didn't realize we
March
started that late.
8th. Now, do you want to know what has happened from that point up to now?
A lot.
Okay.
A lot.
A lot.
Liam,
a lot
you're
has
true.
happened.
Specifically, if you'll indulge me, since March 8th of 2022, there was a whole ass lockout. It ended 2 days after we first recorded, by the way. It ended on the 10th of March, 2022.
I do remember the labor strife.
The Red Sox dropped a minor leaguer after he went on a Twitter rant that included verbatim, quote, "I am a racist." We signed Trevor Story. We had the Cindy Sweeney.
Whoa. Who was that?
Fucking Christ, Jay. Can I fucking get through the thing?
Who was that?
Some random guy. I don't even remember who it was, but that is a thing that happened. In any event, the Cindy Sweeney game, enough said there. David Ortiz got inducted into the Hall of Fame. Chris Sale hurt his rib cage and ruined a AAA dugout. Chris Sale got a comebacker and broke his pinky. Chris Sale fell off a bike and broke his wrist. Christian Vasquez was traded to the team that we were playing against the same exact night. We traded for someone who literally had to register as a sex offender, probably. Xander Bogaerts said goodbye, and Chaim Bloom asked for a minute before asking for another minute in the middle of the airport. Rafael Devers signed a massive contract extension, ensuring he'd spend basically his entire career in Boston. We added a pitch clock and got rid of defensive shifts. Craig Teed was shamed off of Red Sox Twitter. Red Sox fans appeared excited about Brian Bayo. Corey Kluber was our opening day starter. Adam Duvall was the best hitter in baseball right up until he wasn't in Detroit when he broke his wrist. One of our pitchers said that all gay people will go to hell, among other things. We signed the lead singer of Coldplay to cap a full-throttle offseason. The Kyle Barraclaw game happened. Again, enough said on that front, similar to the Cindy Sweeney game. Chaim Bloom said farewell, and Craig Breslow was welcomed back. We became maybe the worst defensive team in the history of the sport. We ushered in a new era of big Dom Smith moments, or BDSM, similar to Liam's name today on StreamYard. Our outfielder won the All-Star Game MVP award before being yelled at about a tennis racket. The official team account tweeted about BDSM and then quickly deleted that. Shout out to Santi. We said goodbye to Joe Castiglione and hello to a tension-filled offseason. We acquired a pig and a pregnant person. The team had an enormous stomach bug or some shit spread across the spring training facility in Fort Myers. Rafael Devers said that he plays third, but we sort of just brushed it off as no big deal. And then Rafael Devers sucked until he didn't suck. The brass of the team had to fly out to Kansas City to beg Rafael Devers to play first base after Tristan Casas was killed on the field. Rafael Devers said no to playing first base. We were introduced to, among other people, Jordan Hicks, as the front office was aligned in their mission to win. The team met Donald J. Trump before going on an absolute tear. We extended Christian Campbell before sending him down. We extended Roman Anthony before putting him down, at least for a few weeks, that is. He might be resurrected down the line, who knows. We have seen 648 games. Our record in those games are 326 and 322, almost perfectly.
Almost. Oh my God, that would have been incredible.
And we have done, by my rough count, roughly 175 episodes.
Wow.
Okay.
So in case you were wondering what it takes to qualify for the playoffs, there you go.
We've come a long way.
We've come such
a little long and winding road.
Dan in the YouTube chat, youtube.com/@Pawn on Lansdowne. Arsenal won one trophy around that time. No, they didn't. Adam, you can get Dan, you can get the fuck out of the chat for that one. Gentlemen, we have come so far. And not that this is the finish line here. Not that we should be hanging a banner just for making the wild card round. But I thought, to start this edition of Pawn on Lansdowne, episode 176 by my count. I probably fucked up the count, but ballpark, it's right. Figured we'd look back at some of the things. I'm sure I missed a couple of things in that time.
Only a few, I'm sure.
I'm trying to think of if you missed a real iconic moment. I feel like you hit all the big ones.
Franchy Cordero's walk-off grand slam.
Yes. God, what? It's honestly those last 3 years kind of all blended together at a certain point. Even the first half of this year, I would throw into that sort of mid-Sox era up until they did visit.
Until they were at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. That's this one's for
That was
Dom.
the turning point.
Yes, this one's for Dom, aka Liam. We're joined by October Jake, aka Jake. I'm Dave Roberts for a reason, aka Fitz. This is Pod on Lansdowne, the first edition of Pod on Lansdowne in this iteration where the Red Sox are qualified for Major League Baseball postseason play. Red Sox stats, rage quitted. Dan puts up in the chat.
He's back now, though.
Yeah, apparently.
I guess it could be an imposter. We don't have any.
Yeah, we're not.
There's no way to know for sure.
Yeah.
And we lost Devers and Joyer, but we got Devers and Joyer back for a hot second Friday night. Yeah. Gentlemen, I mean, we can get into the specifics of who we're going to be facing, that team from the Bronx, in just a minute. But, Jake, it's just good to be, no more overometer for at least this episode. It's a back meter, and that back meter is all the way to a 10.
Yeah, it's almost like I don't know what to do with myself a little bit.
I didn't know I'd get this far.
It's been 4 years. 4 really just meddling years, and I always feel bad sometimes because it's like Sox fans will frame it like we're this tortured fan base. Like we have it pretty good, but like the Pirates aren't firing Ben Cherington, for example.
Ever. He's there for eternity.
Yeah, so
it could be Aaron Boone, lifetime.
But it's good to be back. It's good to be back. I'm excited. I'm excited to. Well, I'm not. I was gonna say I'm excited to watch our boys on national TV, but I'm actually not excited for that at all.
I'm sure you could put that in "Don't Fuck With." Let's put that on ice for now. I think we're gonna be scraping the barrel for "Don't Fuck Withs" this week, but
I'm not. I actually know mine exactly.
Leave it to Jake. They make the playoffs. It's like I know actually exactly what I'm gonna complain about. Never change. What about you, Liam? This I mean, Jesus, we've been starving for baseball with some stakes, and now this is as high stakes as it could possibly get. Red Sox, Yankees in a short series where anything can happen, going into the belly of the beast, going right into the Bronx. Hope we can punch them right in the mouth. This is why we watch, man.
It's the dawn of a new era, for better or worse. There's more coming next year, I believe that, but for now. I don't know. I mean, what else is there to say? They had an amazing season, 89 wins. If you had told me before July 4th, I actually think around July 4th or 5th, they were still
in the Oval Office.
Something like 45 and 45. Like it wasn't until they got to DC that they officially kicked her to the curb.
Hashtag her.
So yeah. So I don't know. The second half's been a whirlwind, man. Still a lot of ups and downs. They're not a perfect team by any means, but just feels good. Feels good to be involved,
Jake, what are you trying to add to the I hate to cut you off, Liam. What are you trying to add to the stage here?
Oh,
Jake?
This is just this Red Sox Instagram post. They posted this 9 minutes ago. I just wanted to share with the class.
It's a sick graphic. Design was cooking.
Yeah, so shout out the designer. I will say, unfortunately, this does remind me of
it looks like Banksy.
I was gonna say it looks like Hiroshima.
I knew
or
that's
like
where you were going with
Nagasaki. Like when the nuke and it leaves the shadow. You guys ever seen those pictures? That's what I thought.
Sure have.
Yeah, it's a little too abstract.
Jake, that actually did not come to mind for me.
Okay. Well, you know what? Here, I'll pull up one of those.
We could probably do without that. Take it right off the stage.
There we go. Easy. Oh, was I kicked? Okay.
Yeah, you were absolutely kicked from there. Yeah,
Liam, you know what I was talking about.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking
yeah,
about.
we just
I
don't
knew
have
you
to
were
show
going
that.
there before you even said it. I was like,
all right,
I know
all
what
good.
Gonna say.
All good. Just wanted to share. Saw that.
Make no mistake about this, though, gentlemen. Even if this is a quick one, like in and out situation, I don't think that this will be the case. But if we lost to the Yankees 2-0, sitting here with this anticipation for this series, for this battle that's ahead of us, this opportunity to go on a run, this is better than just circling the drain the last couple of weeks of the year. I was getting so sick of that on Lansdowne. Just in that context alone, obviously being a Red Sox fan, just see them crawling to the finish line was exhausting the last couple of years. But even just within this sphere, this space, scraping and clawing, trying to figure out what to talk about when the team was very clearly dead on arrival, it sucked. But now we actually have legitimate things to talk about. This is way better than whatever the fuck that was over the last couple of years, even if it is just a quick one-and-done situation. Or two-and-done in this situation, I suppose.
Well, I certainly agree. I will say, I'd be a little disappointed if it's 2-and-done.
Well, yeah, of course.
If we don't come out with at least one win.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they'll be very disappointing. Right. Yeah, for that kind of quick, cup of coffee. Of course, that will suck. But I mean, to quote what you had thrown at me last week, Liam, like after this playoff berth, get back to me in November, see how we're feeling about the trajectory of this organization after making the playoffs, where your best hitter had been hurt for the final month of the year. You'd kind of had your ebbs and flows while you try to, get all the kids up and, figure out what's going to be the core of the organization moving forward. Still got 89 wins, man. That's not so bad.
No, I'm not going to stick my nose up at that. That's for damn sure. There were a couple of Red Sox teams in the early 2010s, if you guys might remember, that had finished with 89 wins and neither made the playoffs. So I know it was before the expanded playoffs, but 89 wins, man, that's a good season. I can certainly hang my hat on that. The fact that we're in, obviously, is another success. But I don't know, even Fitz, if we fast forward to November now, I'd tell you the season was, I mean, like I said earlier, they're not a perfect team, but I think everyone top to bottom in the organization could be like, this was a good year. This was a step in the right. This was a step in the right direction. Finally,
they qualified. They're in the dance. They're giving themselves a chance. Jake, put $1 in the jar in an American League that right up until the end, there's no team that's absolutely gangbusters. I mean, very quickly, there are certain things with Toronto's pitching staff that kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies, like running into the postseason. Same with the Yankees. I mean, if we kind of want to walk into,
I'm more scared of the Yankees staff than Toronto's staff, I think.
Yeah, and I'm not even totally moved off of the Yankee staff myself, especially the bullpen.
The super pen.
The super pen.
The super pen.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't move.
I think we got as good a shot as anyone. That's not true, but I think
especially. In the American League, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
There are a couple teams in the NL where, I wouldn't feel good at all. But
only one of those teams can come out that way.
True, very true. Anything can happen. We got in. Look at the D-backs 2 years ago. What they have, like 84 wins. They made it all the way to the big one.
Guys, as a man,
Phillies in 22.
As a man with perfect politics once said, why not us?
Yeah, no other introduction needed besides that for that man's quote.
Yeah.
I will say it's kind of surreal that the three of us are sitting here and they're in the playoffs.
I don't quite know.
I wasn't sure it was ever going to happen. I wasn't sure it was ever going to happen. Ask me like 12 weeks ago, I would have been like, we're probably doing a post-mortem right now, but nope, no siree.
Taking next week's episode off or something.
Exactly.
That's a good kind of segue into what I wanted to quickly touch on. Like, Cora did backtrack it, but let's be real. Like, people were not down on these Red Sox to start the year.
No, it was like us and the Rangers were consensus American League favorites going.
Let's not
with the Yankees thrown in there too.
Like we're the little some believers team that could.
Yeah, with some believers in Baltimore as well. Yeah, I mean, listen, hey, if that got the boys fired up, if Cora got the guys fired up by saying no one believed in us and shit like that, it's like no one believes in the University of Georgia football team, early 2020s, Kirby Smart, 15 all Americans on defense or something like that. No one believed in us, like Nick Saban back in the day. Like, oh yeah, no one believes in the Crimson Tide. If he can get the guys to buy into that, then I mean that's to our benefit. But that is a bit of revisionist history if people buy into that, though, Jake. Like again, I think 2 out of us 3 had the Red Sox winning the AL East. I believe I was one of them.
I think going into the year we had the 8th highest payroll, if I'm doing my math correctly. Like
better than having the 2nd highest payroll. I'll say that much right now.
Yeah, Astros have the 6th.
Yeah,
Texas
right?
has 7th. Yeah, it can happen.
Brandon in the YouTube chat says Rodney Harrison famously thought no one believed in the dynasty path. Same idea, Brandon. That's what I'm talking about. Adam, the king in the chat goes, no one believed in us after the trade. Yeah, I mean, it was shockwaves when we acquired Steven Matz. I understand, but
that's actually Cora today or whatever it was, Saturday or Sunday after the clinch, because the night of the clinch he was like nobody believed in us, but then he did clarify and he was like, I was talking about after the trade. After the trade, no one believed.
Yeah, he was like, what did he say? It was like, I was a little emotional.
Yeah,
that's it. Listen, I've been there, man. But also, to be fair, I mean, if I'm gonna eat that, after the trade myself, I wasn't so sure. I had my crisis of faith,
Not me.
You
Fitz.
can't sit there
No!
500 times a year and say it's over, but then also because you would take credit
Never
one way or the
wrong.
other.
Never
Fitz,
wrong.
there's receipts. Fitz, I have the receipts.
Yeah, you have receipts on both sides of it. It's always sunny in Philadelphia.
No.
Depending on the week.
I will say, jokes aside, after I'm busting your balls. I haven't gone back to listen to it, but I remember you were much more okay about it. I was emotional, if anything.
I said, guys, I think I'm with it. It took me an hour and a half after the trade. I sifted through the stats. I said, I think we can do it. I think this is still a playoff team.
Credit to Jake. Put that on the record.
Fitz,
Credit to
that's
Jake.
all I needed to hear. I'm gonna make that
wrong.
my ringtone.
Whenever I send you a text to say, hey, don't
Jake.
post this one thing that you're thinking of posting. YouTube chat, Dan says Jake was right from the jump. Brandon again chiming in with it was infuriating how correct Jake was. You yelled at Jake about it, Fitz. I sure did. I absolutely did yell about it.
That could be about anything.
Absolutely, it could be about anything. But hey, it's the end of Dirty Dancing. The Jerry Orbach. I'm telling you, I was wrong.
What a reference!
Great. I referenced it last week, I think, too, and no one picked up on it. So.
Dog, Jerry Orbach.
You'll
never find more Red Sox. You'll never find another Red Sox podcast referencing
Dirty Dancing.
Referencing leading Broadway man Jerry Orbach.
With all due respect to all other Red Sox podcasts, are there 3 other Red Sox podcasters who could be able to tell you who Jerry Orbach is? They would be able to point and say, that's Jerry Orbach.
Fitz, what would you say is if Dirty Dancing is his most prominent role? What's his second?
Probably fucking Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast. I almost said Gaston.
Right,
It's no, it's not Gaston. It's
absolutely
Lumiere.
right. Trivia: Who's Cogsworth?
I couldn't tell you who Cogsworth
I
is.
should know this.
You don't know? It's gonna bother you when I say it.
I know it is. Rip the Band-Aid off.
I don't know.
Oh wait, that's who's Cogsworth?
That doesn't help.
Wait, no. So for some reason,
Just because we're in the playoffs doesn't mean we change what we're talking about here on Pod on Lansdowne.
Okay, so this says
Nick in the chat
David
goes, Ian
Ogden
McKellen. That's the live
Steer-
action version. We're talking about the original animated version.
The 1991.
Okay, so I've never had this before, but I just had a real Mandela effect thing that I've never experienced this in my life before. I could have sworn to you that John Cleese was Cogsworth.
He just kind of looks like John Cleese.
I would have bet my entire life on it. But
Cogsworth does kind of look like the Cleese man.
He's not remotely involved with Beauty and the Beast. Gosh.
Keep talking. I'm going to find a picture of Cogsworth and John
No, I'm
Cleese
a little fucked
as
up
well.
right now. Why the fuck did I think that?
Yeah,
I
mean,
pulled them
could-
both up. I don't. I mean, they're just
it's
old
the
white
it's
dudes.
the mustache and like the hands on the clock that kind of.
Why did I think John Cleese was? Is he someone? Is he in an animated movie? Is he in like a similar?
Let me see.
What a bizarre thing I'm experiencing.
He's in Shrek 2.
Yes, yeah, he's the
Right,
he's the king.
He's King Harold.
I watched
Wow.
that the other night. Did I tell you that?
Guys, I think I need a minute here. I've spent
He's
my
in
whole
he's
life
in
thinking-
the 1994 The Swan Princess animated film.
I've never seen that.
No, not
Is that
familiar
a
with
Don
that game.
Bluth joint? Is that a Don Bluth joint?
The Bluth man.
It was a Crest Animation production.
So there's Cogsworth, right?
Richard Rich was the
Okay.
Yeah, that's
And then here's some John Cleese kind of action there. YouTube.com/appon on Lansdowne. I mean, I could kind of see it a bit. It's the
I don't
hands
know.
on the clock with the stash.
I'm sorry. I'm totally sorry. I really thought. I'm sorry. I could have sworn
Number
it was
one.
John Cleese. Gosh.
Number 2. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. So yeah, the Red Sox made the playoffs.
Yep.
That was pretty sweet.
That happened.
That happened. And the playoffs are right behind me, aren't they? Do we want to take a break?
They're right in front of us. Actually.
Yeah, it's right in front of us.
They are right. Yeah, if they were behind us, well,
That's a problem.
that would be or we had just won the World Series, and they're literally right behind us.
It's two ways to look at it.
There's two ways.
It's all about
Throw it to
perspective.
break. Throw it to break, Fitz.
Let's take a quick break. When we come back, fuck with, don't fuck with, and then we'll do a little preview of this American League wild card series between the Red Sox and the Yankees. That's after fuck with, don't fuck with, which comes after this commercial break. Stay tuned. This is Pod on Lansdowne. What's up, chat?
Welcome, Gee's World. We got a first-time listener just subbed. Clayton.
Who said that?
Clayton. Gee's World.
Hey, what's up, Gee's World? From Toronto. Oh, boy. Oh, heavens. Hopefully we
Clayton.
see you in a couple of days.
Clayton, we're going to kill you next week. We're going to kill you with hammers.
With
next
hammers.
week.
Thank you, Adam.
That's a term of endearment around here in Pod on Lansdowne land.
Yeah.
What's up, Christy? What's going on? Clicked for Liam's plump ass. Stayed for Jake's beautiful face.
Thanks, man.
Clicked for the Red
he's got
Sox
nothing
laptop.
for
Stayed
you,
for the
Phil.
Beauty and the Beast breakdown. Ian, that's what we do, man. Again, just because we're in the playoffs is not... a tiger can't change his stripes. We will go
Shut up,
on John
Botsy.
Cleese.
Botsy, shut up.
It's not very nice to Botsy. But after Botsy just came to your defense in the YouTube chat, that's how you treat him?
Shut up, Botsy.
It's not fair.
Isn't it crazy the Mets aren't firing Mendoza?
When did he take over for manager? When was his first year? Mendoza.
I just like you can't collapse like that and like not fire your manager.
and then, not shake things up a bit.
Hell yeah, Gee's World.
Gee's World. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, we
That
will
gets
not
a-
kill
that
you
gets
with
a-
hammers.
No, we won't. That gets a hell
You
yeah.
you will be doing the hammers. Hammer
We'd like to
killing with
issue.
us.
We'd like to issue a correction.
You do not under any circumstances.
Anybody see One Battle After Another yet? I gotta wait until Friday.
Not yet. I'm going to try to see it Saturday
Not
morning.
yet.
I'm going Friday night.
I've heard nothing. Like it's been.
Thank you,
Like-
Sensei. I just keep seeing that.
Revolution!
Viva la revolution! Thank you, Sensei. What's the Monday night game right now?
There's two. It's
It's another
Jets,
doubleheader.
Dolphins, and then Bengals. Some.
Wow, that's a fucking horrid slate.
Yeah.
Good God.
NFL games. Dolphins up 10-0. 9 minutes left in the second. Bengals Broncos.
Yeah, that's rough.
Gotcha. Any word on my boy Lamar Jackson? How's his hamstring? Status unclear for week 5. Man. Hope you don't have Malik Neighbors in fantasy. Dan, your AJ Brown trade looks a bit better now. I think he might be a wide receiver too this year. I'll let you know. He's gonna have a game here or there where he pops off, but again, like I said, Philly doesn't need to throw the ball 30 times to win games. They know that their defense is gonna be enough for them. They can throw it 18 times, 20 times a game, just limit the turnovers with Hurts, and they know that they're probably going to win 9 games out of 10 doing that. Thoughts on the Patriots actually having a player to put on the Sunday Night Football graphic? Done miracles on me, Drake May, Ian. He's done miracles on me. You just got to live with the fact that his brain does a hard reset once every 20 to 25 plays, and then you'll be fine. All right, do we want to get back to it?
Let's do it.
Let's get back into it. Back at... All right, 5 seconds. Pod on Lansdowne in a postseason birth world. A new era for the podcast. Jake Fitz and Liam here at your service, about to fuck with some stuff and not fuck with some stuff. Playoff edition style. That's just ahead. But first, a word from our friends over at Forever Collectibles, a.k.a. Jake. FOCO, in case you guys weren't aware, FOCO is one of the leading manufacturers and officially licensed collectibles, apparel, accessories, home decor, and much, much more. For over 25 years, FOCO's success is directly related to their ability to bring exciting new designs and product ideas that allow you... You timed that well, the two of you. So that was pretty good. You timed the point to yourselves very well there. You synchronized it. Very well done. Yes, you! To show off your fandom at the game, in the comfort of your own home, at the office, and anywhere else that you may wander. Right now, we're offering you folks a 10% discount code on all items at FOCO, including the wide range of products that they carry for our postseason-bound Boston Red Sox baseball club. I kind of said that like Charlie Baker there, the Boston Red Sox baseball club. He kind of had that like diction to him, listening to all the COVID updates back in the day when he was the governor of Massachusetts. In any event, what you want to do, you're going to want to go to foco.com. That's FOCO.com, or you can click on the link in the description wherever you're listening to this podcast and use the promo code POL10 to save 10% off at checkout. Again, this is only for in-stock FOCO products only. Jesus Christ, I can't say that normally. Yeah, it's only for in-stock. You try it. You do it. You want to critique? You
no,
do
I
that
wasn't. I was just no. I was saying, Fitz, take 2. I don't have the copy in front of me. I don't know it.
Thank you, Sensei.
Thank you, Sensei.
Thank you, Sensei.
Thank you, Sensei.
This offer applies only to in-stock FOCO products only. Liam, if you try it with pre-order items, what do they do to you?
You can't. They'll kill you with hammers. Sorry.
Kill you with hammers. Pre-order items do not apply for this, but you can do it with in-stock items. Again, that's promo code P as in pod, O as in on, L as in...
Locust.
Locust. Thank you.
Sure.
I was drawing in a...
Locust?
Locust, yeah.
With
the White Lotus. You could do. I
locust
got to be honest.
Locust is a word, but I was thinking of a locust with a T. So
like one of the 10 plagues of Egypt, kind of like that locust.
Yeah, the little like grasshopper looking
right,
thing.
Yeah. I got to be honest, anytime I get to that L every week, I just draw a blank on words that begin with the letter L. I completely panic. POL10 is the promo code to save 10% off at checkout at foco.com. Find your fandom with FOCO. Fuck with, don't fuck with. Who wants to lead us off?
Me.
Go right ahead.
I have a good one.
For
Take
what?
it away.
For don't fuck with.
All right, we're starting negative. Don't fuck with.
Sorry, negative. Okay.
I don't fuck with, and I'll be happy to eat crow on this one, but I don't fuck with Jaron Duran starting Tuesday night against Max Fried.
Against the lefty.
Not even a little bit. I don't know what more you could possibly need to see. He has a 600 OPS against lefties. He sat last time we faced Max Fried. And in a fucking 2 out of 3 series, they're just going to be like, okay, here's 4 outs. Like, he can't. Max Fried's going to eat that boy up.
Are you sure? Because his post, I mean, Liam, what was the postseason stat that you shared with it? Or who tweeted that from the podcast?
Oh, that was me. Yeah, no, Max Fried has struggled in the playoffs, but Jarren Duran has struggled against lefties in a much bigger sample size.
Much bigger, yeah, exactly. So what would your fix to that be if you're Alex Cora?
I'm putting my boy Nate. My boy Nate's in left field.
And you're playing Willier and right?
No, I'm playing Rob Refsnyder in right.
Robin, right, and then you're DHing
So who's
Yoshida?
DHing?
I'd probably let Yoshida. Yeah, I would keep Yoshida in right now. He's your
Okay.
hottest bat.
Because the reason why I kind of had that Columbo style of questioning is that, we know that Willier Abreu, I mean, coming off of the injury, his issues and whatnot over the past however many weeks, mixed with the fact that he doesn't have the most shining reputation against left-handed pitching either. So I just wanted to see where your head was at.
No, I don't mind sitting Willier down. That's
right.
fine. I just don't. I don't like it. I'm
Come
sorry.
all the way around on Masataka Yoshida. It is funny.
Well, he's your hottest hitter right now. I mean, that's a fact.
Liam, do you happen to have Duran splits against lefties up right now? Are you taking a peek at that?
I sure do.
I knew I could count on you.
Do you want, I guess, yeah, just for the year, 209 plate appearances. The slash is 211, 260, 340 for an OPS of 600.
The 240 on base is concerning. If he was hitting like 211, he was drawing some walks.
I mean,
you'd be okay.
To me, the bigger issue is his September in general was his worst month of the year by OPS. His OPS was 692 in September. Hey,
That's wretched.
Appreciate him coming.
That's
appreciate
wretched.
Appreciate him coming through Friday night to tie the game, but
Right.
That's not what you want. And again, I understand why he's starting. I do. For narrative purposes, Cora's a player's manager. I was certainly not expecting him to sit Duran. I do think at the very least he needs to be hitting 8th or 9th tomorrow.
Yeah, bottom
Yeah.
third of the line.
Yes.
Like, especially with the left-handed starters the Yankees have, I can't have him getting the most ABs on the team in do or die games. I guess lefties.
I'm in lockstep with you on that, Liam. Again, I
Game
get
3,
it.
I guess if it's Schlittler or whatever it is, a righty, sure, move Duran to the leadoff spot again. But he
Sure.
needs to be far down tomorrow, and I'm sorry if that offends.
I'll take it one step further. Even if it is Schlittler in Game 3, I really don't want him leading off. Like, I don't think that should be the guy that's getting the most at bats on the team right now.
If it's Schlittler pitching in Game 3, if it gets to Game 3 and there's a righty,
Duran doesn't even steal bases anymore. That's not even
true.
like
Yeah,
we've been
24
over
on the
this.
year.
I don't know. I don't know who. I mean,
24 this year compared to how many last year?
yeah, 50 something last year, right?
How many did you have last
Yeah.
year?
Let me pull it up real quick.
I mean, I'm
He
just
had,
racking my
he
brain
had
out.
34 last year. He went
Yeah, it's not like it's a
24 and
huge
23,
drop-off.
34 and 24 and 24 this year.
Oh, okay. Well, that's whatever.
You said like
he-
55?
I thought he had way more than that.
It felt like it.
Right?
Yeah.
He didn't have to
I-
steal many bases. He was just hitting all those triples, so there were no bases for him to steal.
I feel like Liam, what was his on base in September? Did you have his monthly splits?
303. 303
I mean,
in September.
Jesus
I can't have
fucking Christ, guys. Christ
that. I
almighty.
can't have it.
Who's taking who? I mean, I guess you'd have to lead him off. I don't know who else you're going to throw up there. But it's not.
Yeah, it gets the
it's
righty.
not
I mean,
ideal.
exactly.
Not ideal.
In a hitter's park, you could at least squint and say, like, okay, like maybe he could do something there. At the Little League park that is, I don't know the address of, is it 161st Street in the Bronx, I think?
That's the subway stop. I don't know if that's actually the. Yeah, it's 1 East 161st.
161st, yeah. Gotcha.
All right, so here's a fun
The
exercise.
the only city in the world with a subway system, New York, baby.
Let's game this out then. Tomorrow night, what is your ideal lineup, 1 through 9?
I would be leading off Nate Eaton.
Leading off Nate Eaton.
And then I'm probably going Story, Bregman, Ref, Romy.
See, I don't know if I don't know if I would.
I'm leading off Romy.
That's what I mean.
No, see, he has too much pop. I think you're wasting him at leadoff.
I mean, if
Romy has like the most
them,
raw power on the fucking team.
Yeah, get him the most at-bats then.
Yeah, if
All
he's
right,
got
okay,
a
so
thousand
that's
OPS
fine.
against lefties, I'm like, I mean, worst case, he's at second base because I still think Nathaniel Lowe is starting tomorrow.
No. I bet they let.
Who are you playing at second then?
Probably
Sogard?
Sogard. Yeah.
I can live with that.
Yeah.
Just
I
once you
hate
think you have a
taking
solution
Massa.
at second base.
I hate taking Massa out right now.
But I mean, I think
hate that.
you got a DH ref. You have to.
Ref
with
can
the
play the
lefty.
outfield. Ref's a very qualified right
So
fielder.
you're putting ref in right. Are you putting Eaton in left and then Seti in center?
I would if they would sit Duran. Yeah, that would be my lineup. Guys,
I mean,
listen,
one of Nate Eaton or Sogard will be in the lineup tomorrow. I can guarantee you.
I'm
that.
just trying to win ball games, guys. I'm not here to play narrative ball. I'm not here to.
Jamie does make a good point in the chat. Nate Lowe is also like one of two. I think he's got the second most playoff games on the roster right now, behind Bregman.
Yeah.
For position players.
Story got a couple
Yeah.
with the Rockies back in the day
Story,
too.
Story, yeah.
Someone tweeted it earlier today.
Right?
Yeah, I was
Fine,
trying
Had
to
to have.
remember.
Unless he was hurt. I don't know.
No, he did. Story played in the postseason. I just feel like, wow, I just miss Roman Anthony, guys.
Well,
I
there's not
just
much I can
miss
do
my
on that
friend.
front right now for you, Jake.
I just miss my friend.
I guess I just miss my friend. Liam, what are you not fucking with?
I'm going with more of an abstract here. The fact that there's no tiebreaker games today, I don't enjoy that rule. We should have had a third wild card tiebreaker between Mets and Reds today. There should have been a third. There should have been. You could have also had an AL East tiebreaker if you wanted the Jays and Yankees to play today.
I gotta say,
I get why they don't. The league doesn't want to do it, and the players, I'm sure,
Right.
wouldn't want that either. But just from a fan's perspective,
yeah, from an excitement
the
rate, some of the
tiebreaker, I'm like,
some
we
of
play
the best
162
moments-
games. I don't
Not-
like run differential or records against one another. Like, just play one and settle it there.
not to be the nostalgia probe and not to be like the back in my day kind of guy, but some of the best moments, like
163, man.
yeah, right. That
Rock.
was it. Detroit and Minnesota.
Mhm.
That walk off at the Metrodome. The Padres Rockies game 163, where Holiday may or may not have touched home. It's instant drama, man. And again, I get it.
He definitely didn't touch home.
Well, it didn't matter. They still lost the World Series. Could you? Maybe that's a butterfly effect. Maybe for some
Oh,
reason.
interesting. I like that, Fitz.
You know,
Who-
get up.
Who were the good teams in the NL that year?
Pretty sure the Dodgers,
Diamondbacks made the
Diamondbacks.
playoffs that year
No,
too,
not the
right?
Dodgers, because if it was the Diamondbacks who won the division, or was that game to win the division? That game 163.
I think it
Four
was.
playoff
I
teams.
think it was for the division. I think you're right, Fitz.
The playoff teams were D-backs, Cubs, Rockies, Phillies. I guess that was right before the Phillies' little run there.
The Nate in the chat, by the way, they mentioned all Story had was the series against the Brewers in 2018. Thank you for pointing that out.
The AL was so much better than the NL.
It's crazy. Huh?
Dude, the
the
Cubs
best team
won
there.
that division with 85 wins.
Stinky. With six teams in that division still, too.
Listen to this. Diamondbacks won their division with 90. Cubs won theirs with 85, and the Phillies won theirs with 89. Stinky.
Yeah, that was the American League's year. It didn't matter who they played.
Yeah, then you had
Didn't matter-
Cleveland
didn't
with
matter who won the
96
pennant.
wins, the Sox with 96 wins, and the Angels with 94.
Yeah.
Ew, that's when the AL West was only 4 teams. Ew, that's
Yeah.
so weird.
That's why
Okay.
the Cubs winning 85 games in a division with 6 teams, that's kind of nutty.
How do we explain that to our children? What the hell was that lunacy?
I
in
miss
any
it.
event,
I do.
back to the point at hand there. Again, I understand, like you had said, Liam, like why they do it, but the whole, like, I'm looking at like fucking Punnett squares, like to see like what the clinching scenarios are. Like, okay, if Team A wins, that means Team B loses. Then if Team C wins, but then Team 4 also wins, just makes my brain hurt. That's probably a me thing, probably because I'm stupid, but it's just like, oh, like I have to worry about all the tiebreakers and stuff like that. I do miss game 163. I'm with you on that.
Because I don't know, man. Like, it's such a long season. You're playing every day. Like, the fact that it comes down to that, I mean, that's.
I'd almost, well, Liam, to play a little devil's advocate here, I'd almost argue that
that's the reason it's okay that there's no 163.
Because that actually makes the 162 matter. Like, those tiebreakers
makes every game matter more. Yeah.
True. I mean, listen, I guess the Jays came into the Bronx in like June and swept 4 games. The Yankees win one of those games. They're the AL East champion.
I mean, that's what I mentioned.
I simply would have just won one of those 4 games.
Last week when I mentioned that my fuck with was Jarren Duran for stealing home all those months ago. Like, that was just a tongue-in-cheek way of saying, like, hey, we have the tiebreaker over Cleveland. That's massive. Obviously, it didn't come to pass. You know, we didn't have to break out that tiebreaker. But if it did, you know, then you're like,
if we lost that game, we would have been going to fucking
Cleveland. No.
Cleveland, yeah.
Did Cleveland win on Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So it
Ryan
wouldn't have
Raphael
mattered. Did Cleveland won the division match? So yeah, we'd be on our way to Cleveland. That's right.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I get that. Don't fuck with.
I think it's also part of me still yearns for the 1-game wild card.
Instant game 7.
Yeah.
I
Start me
yearn
off
for it
right
too.
away.
Yeah.
It was
I
special.
think 6 is a bit too much. It's exciting to have a couple of different wild card series. I like the 2 out of 3. But it was exciting to have, again, instant game 7. But it is what it is. My don't fuck with, again, we already mentioned it earlier in the show. I said put it on ice. I'm taking it off the ice now. Very simple. I don't fuck with the fact that I have to listen to Carl Ravik in the game.
I knew
Again,
one of us was going to say it.
We'll burn
I
that
almost
bridge
bought
with
tickets.
ESPN. It is
I
what
have
it is.
tickets for Wednesday. I almost bought tickets for Tuesday just to not have to listen to Carl.
Oh, try the veal. Bada bing. Yeah, right? Hickory dickory dock. Oh. Oh. They like, again, I tweeted this the other night. What was this, Wednesday, when they were at Wrigley for that Cubs game, and they called Michael Bush Matthew Bush, but then
and then what? Ravitch tried to correct Perez and then got the name wrong a second time.
Well, Perez said Matthew Boyd, as in the pitcher.
It's like I tweeted this. It's like genuinely offensive as a fan how fucking bad their
It's
baseball
hard
coverage
to
is.
do live play-by-play. I will give them a little bit of grace. I tweeted
Fitz,
this.
It's ESPN. Fitz,
If you had let me finish the point, Jake, I was going to get to that.
the worldwide leader.
The mothership, as it were. And this is not anything new for them. They're like, God, I know Carl Ravik likes baseball, but he doesn't fucking sound like he likes baseball. They just sound completely uninterested in the product on the field unless it's Aaron Judge, and then they'll cream their pants over him.
He's so
I
much
do
better
just
as a
wanna-
desk guy
Fitz, I
too.
do-
Don't you get?
Yes,
That
Like
is
when
Fitz.
Ravitch was
That-
doing baseball tonight.
Yeah,
He
Fitz,
was
that is
great.
not how you pronounce his last name. I do just want to make that clear.
Ravik, who fucking cares? Who cares?
I just don't want to lead our listeners astray. That's all.
Thank you for looking out for them. Appreciate it.
I'm out. Yeah, I'm also looking out for Carl Ravitch.
As one should.
Ravitch.
There you go. He was great on the SportsCenter desk, Liam. You're right.
Yeah,
Doing that
sucks
baseball
really
tonight,
bad, though.
but
Yep.
in the booth, can't have it. It's been what, 5 years?
Does
of this now?
is ESPN done after the wild card series? Is that how it works?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, because then it's
just
TBS
Then it's
and
just
Fox.
Turner. Yeah. Then it's just Turner and Fox. Yeah.
Yeah.
K-Bird is right. Joe Buck is right there. Unfortunately, I mean, well, not
He's
unfortunately
got
for
the
this
he's got the
situation.
Monday night bag.
There's no baseball game tonight. Maybe he could go. I mean, he did that with Fox all the time. Like, in the middle of football season, he'd cover the key game on Fox, or sometimes he wouldn't. Shit. I mean, the Pats were. That was the Kemba Tompkins touchdown pass game, and then game 2 of the ALCS, Joe Buck was there. So, yeah, it's feasible to get Joe Buck back in the booth for baseball. I mean, I'm sure if he wanted to do it, they would find a way. I think it's just a matter of maybe Joe Buck doesn't want to do it. Which, you know what, is what it is. I respect my king. But it would be lovely to have him back in the booth for baseball. I do agree there, K-Bird. Brandon says AL has Fox.
I mean, it's kind of crazy they gave that crew to Red Sox. I guess that's their Sunday Night Baseball crew, but everyone fucking hates it. It's not like they're well regarded in any way.
It's gonna be both fan bases trashing them on social media.
Like a month ago when we had that Sunday Night Baseball game, I was like, "Oh man, we're done. We're free," and we're not. Now I have this.
Not this time.
Guess again.
Not so fast, my friend.
In any event, what are we fucking with, Jake? See, before Steven Johnson goes, they're not sending their best.
I mean, I'm fucking with making the playoffs for sure, but that's not.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, but as for something specific, I'm fucking with. Fuck it. You know what? I'm fucking with going to Yankee Stadium because we're kind of playing with house money. I know this isn't like a very like good fan thing to say, but the Red Sox are obviously not favored in this series. Like half our team's dead. Another guy died today. Bregman has been hung over for 72 hours, I guess. That was the thing that came out today.
Been there, brother.
And if we lose, it's like, okay. But if we win, oh my goodness. The narratives we can play. Oh my goodness.
Would be great.
They've won to the Reds.
Listen, they won 5-7 at Yankee Stadium this year. So
yeah.
They shouldn't be scared either.
I think if you can just jump Max Fried's bones, I think you got it. Like, I really do.
Rodon too. Rodon is not, he's had his blow up.
He doesn't move me. He doesn't move me an iota. I'm not moved by him.
Now, granted, he is a championship member for the PLL Perfects, Mr. Rodon is, but
it's fine. Season's over.
Exactly. Yeah, he's a free agent as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, fuck him.
I appreciate that Jake's fuck with there essentially just boiled down to the concept of winning the series.
No, I guess
it's a nice idea.
My fuck with was the concept of us getting the Yankees for the wild card round.
Of course,
because
it's the best rivalry, man.
Like if this was like the ALCS, like I'd be I would not scared, but I'd be like, oh, like that's
I'd be a little spooked for a long series.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. But for this, it's we got Crochet and we got Bayo and fucking Sunshine probably going game 3 if it gets there. I don't know.
Yeah, put that on ice.
On the mound.
I did want. You know what? Let me cut you in line there, Liam, because that's a good transition. Because my fuck with is, believe it or not, the idea that we could see the emergence of Sunshine. I mean, obviously, he's had a couple of good starts to begin his career, but the true coming out party for Sunshine with his swing and miss stuff in Game 3, because you're not going to have Lucas Giolito available. That just came out today. That's what Jake was referring to.
He's totally done
with
for
someone
the year,
dying.
right? That sounds really grim.
I'm a little scared. He's going to see doctors.
There's not a ton of time left for him to pitch, right?
I mean, it makes your off season a little easier. That's an easier decision if he's hurt, but
that Connolly early swing and miss stuff.
Feel bad for the man.
I mean, it's I would hesitate to put a ton of faith into a guy who just got called up like a month ago, and then all of a sudden he's starting a do or die, win or go home, advance or go home game in the Bronx. But if any of our young guys are going to do it, I would say it's early. I wouldn't say it's Tolley just yet. You could see Tolley come in at an inning or two at a time. Like, his fastball is good enough at that workload to do well, and he's part of a large group of lefties, I believe, that's going to be part of the bullpen for this series. But if push comes to shove, if you end up splitting the first 2 games of the season, or of the series rather, I feel comfortable giving the ball to Early. And I fuck with the fact that I feel good about that.
I like that, Fitz. This isn't very, I guess, PC or like nice of me, but I also think I would have rather started.
Not very woke of me. Cancel.
Yeah, not very woke of me.
You have the caution tape around your mouth. Are you offended?
I'm crucified. What that's that Ricky Gervais, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I wanted Giolito starting Game 3 anyway. Sorry.
I think I still would have felt okay, but yeah, no, it's the last month and change was a little iffy. The walks were back.
Something interesting, and that actually my beloved Soph, my girlfriend Soph asked me, and I said, I don't know. Say this series takes 3, and Early pitches Game 3, and then we win, and then you have to go. You go to Toronto, and Game 1 is on Saturday.
Saturday, right?
Yeah. Who's starting?
Yes, it's got to be Kyle Harrison, right? Like that's fucking crazy.
Brennan Bernardino, get out there. Give me 2 innings.
Put your gear on.
Yeah, I mean that's certainly like we'll cross that bridge when we get there thing. But I did laugh at just thinking about, I guess that is who would start that game.
Yeah, let's actually. You're right. Let's get to Toronto first before we answer that.
We won't put the cart before the horse. Exactly.
And that's why you're fine with quote unquote burning Connolly early at that point. But part of why, I feel good about Early is that I feel like you can get a lot of these guys out on the swing and miss stuff. The MO of the Yankees is that they're a softball team.
They like to swing.
Right, exactly. If you can get them chasing, you can limit damage by initiating enough whiffs and whatnot. I mean, easier said than done. Oh, I would simply just get him to swing and miss there, Fitzy. That's all I would do. You know what I mean? But seriously, he's got that stuff. We've seen it so far. I think he's got it more than some of the other options that you would have there for Game 3. And again, I fuck with the fact that I give him that amount of trust. I feel good enough with that. If we die with Connolly early on the mound, then so be it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jake. Liam, what are you fucking with?
Sorry, I was just trying to find Early's whiffs from Saturday because I think he still had a ton.
Yeah.
Probably like 13 or 14. But yeah, I agree, Fitz. I feel comfortable. I bet you. I mean, here's how it would go if he starts that game. Judge will take him deep in the first inning, and then he'll cruise through the next 3 after that. He'll give you 4 innings.
If you told me he gets away with 1 earned run over 4 innings,
I'll be like, that's
okay.
Fine by me.
It gives us a puncher's chance.
Yeah. But my fuck with, I got to shout him out because yesterday was special. Jose De Leon.
Yeah.
Jose De Leon. Hell yeah. That was, I mean, when, I don't know if they announced that like Saturday night or if it was even like Sunday morning that he was starting.
It was Sunday morning. I think it was.
Yeah. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? The guy hadn't pitched in over 2 years in the majors. His ERA was like over 6 in AAA this year. 6 2/3, man. 1 bad pitch to Javi Baez takes him deep. What a huge boost for the rest of the pitching staff going into the playoffs now. Like, guys are rested. To me that was huge. I was not expecting that whatsoever. It was a cool moment. He had a cool moment coming off the mound too in the 7th inning. Like, crowd gave him a standing ovation. Yeah, I think that. I mean, if this team goes deep, I think that'll be one of the fun moments we get to look back on.
Yeah,
I mean, it's fun to look back on already.
Does he get to hang out with the boys?
I think if you go 6 2/3 in the last game of the year to rest up the guys, I think you have hangout privileges for the rest of the season.
Give him a full playoff share. Give him a full playoff share.
Right? Full share. Complete side note, when the tributes were pouring in for Ricky Henderson when he passed, I don't know if it was Piazza. I don't know who it was. Someone said that Ricky Henderson would fight tooth and nail to give every worker within the clubhouse and within the organization a full playoff share. Every single one. So shout out Ricky Henderson.
We love Ricky.
Ricky the best. Moist in the chat, going back to the topic at hand, said De Leon Never had a win in AAA Worcester. I was going to bring that up. That was his first win of the season. After the game, he was like, "Yeah, man, it feels good to get that first one," or whatever he had said. I might be paraphrasing, but no, that
I mean,
was
he
a
had
cool
already
moment.
gone. He had already gone home, as far as I
Yeah.
know. Correct? Like listening to the interview with Jemai, because like the Woo Sox season ended the weekend before, so like he was just chilling on the couch, and they're like, "Hey, we need an arm."
It's that draft meme.
Well,
the guy sitting on the
asked him
couch with the
if-
beer.
They asked him if he'd been throwing, and he hadn't, and he said yes.
Was gonna say, "Oh, no,
One
sorry."
of-
That's awesome.
one of the most dudes rock performances
Yeah.
of all time.
Oh, like,
I
yeah.
would say.
I'll come out.
Oh,
Game
fuck
162. Give you a few
it.
innings.
He probably got himself a at least a tryout in spring next year.
That's going to be the topic in like 10 years. Like John Boyes is going to do like a 45-minute deep dive into like how that speaks to the human spirit with like saxophone music in the background. It's going to be a banger on Secret Base on YouTube. No free ads, but man, no.
But yeah, how'd
It's
you
like
shut
the
him out?
cruel.
It was
I can
cool.
see the meme now. It's on one side the cruel indifference of the universe, and then the indomitable spirit of Jose De Leon on the other.
The Superman Hope meme.
Yeah.
Oh man. Do we
Shout
want to
out
take a quick
Jose.
shout out, Jose? Do we want to
I mean,
take a
8
quick?
Ks too. Sorry, I just pulled up the game.
No,
log,
you're
but
fine.
yeah, like 8 Ks too. Like, bro was kind of mowing him down.
Yeah, Tigers were
early
hungover,
on.
but who cares?
Yeah, that's fine.
They
by
got
me.
their hungover win
They
on
still
Saturday.
count.
We got ours on Sunday.
Yeah,
You know.
and
I
listen,
did-
in true 2025 Red Sox fashion, the last 3 games of the year were all 1-run games.
Wow.
Dude, do we know their final record in one-run games before we go to break?
Let me pull it up. I got it up here somewhere.
Not to poo-poo on the we made the playoffs parade. You know, I'm very excited that we're in, and we have, I think, a legit chance to maybe
one-run
make a splash
games,
run.
23 and 27.
If they even get a couple of more of
I
those.
mean, that's better than I
know.
thought it would be.
Same. I mean, they turned it around really in that second half. I think at one point we were
It
like,
was like,
6
what?
and 6 and 17 or something.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. Hey,
Third.
area code 617,
Um,
baby. It a
You
little
messed with the
disappointing.
wrong city.
You messed with us. You got to get through us first. But I mean, it's a little disappointing to look at that and be like, "Oh, damn, what could have been?" You know what I mean? A couple more go our way, then maybe we're celebrating, getting to rest until the division series. But can't win them all. Can't change what's already been done. We just got to look forward. And we could do a little bit of that in this next segment. We're going to take a break. When we return, in earnest, a preview of this wild card series against the New York Yankees. Stick around. We'll be right back. Just making notes. What's up, chat? We need Nate Eaton to really get some work done on the mound this offseason. Yes, we are proponents of the Nate Eaton renaissance as a relief pitcher. Some quality work. Be our modern day Michael Lorenzen. What did Lorenzen sign for in the offseason? He got a nice little bag for himself, right? Anything? No?
What's up?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Michael Lorenzen, what did he sign for?
I think he got like 230, didn't he?
It's not
Or
bad,
something
man.
like that.
This boy says a decent chunk of change. That's absolutely right. Man. All right, let's get back to it. All right, 5 seconds. Third and final segment of this edition of Pod on Lansdowne. Jake Fitz and Liam at your service, previewing the American League Wild Card Series in the Bronx. Game 1, Tuesday the 30th. Game 1, Tuesday the 30th, right? Did I say that right? Game 1, Tuesday the 30th. Game 2, Wednesday. Would that be the first? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Rabbit, October 1st. Game 3, if necessary, Thursday the 2nd. All first pitches at 6:08, I believe, to be specific. 6:08, but tune in at 6 just to make sure you don't miss the wonderful sounds of the ESPN commentary team. Do we want to kind of go by like position group by position group, give our honest, unfiltered kind of takes on where these teams stand going into the series? Do we think that's a good way to do it?
Sure.
I feel like that
Or
makes
just
sense.
general thoughts? What do we think? We probably should have planned this out beforehand.
I was going to
But again,
break down.
first playoff series for
That's
us.
the POL difference. We don't know what to do. This is new.
I was gonna kind of break down. I was gonna say like for like a game one breakdown and be like Fried, Crochet, and then kind of who's gonna be in the lineup for the Yankees.
Well, let's go. Let's do that.
Okay, so I have their lineup in front of me. I don't know exactly. Like they do have a couple positions where they platoon or one guy has sort of fallen out of favor or blah blah blah, but you're probably looking at some combination here of Judge, Stanton, Jose Caballero, Ben Rice, Trent Grisham, Cody Bellinger, Jazz, and Paul Goldschmidt, and then I'm not exactly sure who plays third now. McMahon?
Ryan McMahon.
Is he every day? Yeah, I guess Ryan McMahon. Rice.
Jamie
is
says
game
Rice
one.
is
Okay,
sitting
so
game one.
Wells then. I mean, listen, you've got the big guns, obviously Judge and Stanton, and then for some reason Trent Grisham. But I don't know. I'm not. I think.
Now, Brandon says Jazz not starting tomorrow either. Free smoke
I mean,
at 7.
they got a lot of lefties, man. I mean, outside of
All right. So who are they putting?
I mean, I'm just looking at like
Rosario. Probably Ahmed Rosario then. At second. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, listen, they can hit home runs. That's not news to anyone.
That's been their
31.
MO in the entire Aaron Boone era, is that they're a softball team. And they think
so
like
tomorrow,
a softball team too. They have the fundamentals of a slow pitch beer. Like my softball team, shout out Hit for Brains, I love them very much. But they have the same fundamental knowledge of the game as the New York Yankees, the team with the most championships in league history. That is to say that this team's like. What was the quote? Not to cut you off, Jake, with your game one thing, but I just want to get this out of the way first. What was the general idea for the Dodgers in the World Series last year? For their part of their strategy against the Yankees.
Don't pitch to Judge and Stanton.
Well, not that, but I mean, sure, that might be part of it. Let them make the mistakes because they're going to make mistakes at some point.
Oh yeah.
They're going to make fuck-ups in the field. They're going to make a boneheaded play, a boneheaded decision. It's Sun Tzu, the art of war. And when you see your enemy making a mistake, don't interrupt them. I'm serious. That's what it is. There will be a moment in this series where Booney's boys do something completely dumbfounding. So that's part of it.
Good odds that AC's boys probably do something dumbfounding.
Fair
too,
enough. Yeah,
frankly.
they'll run out into an out. They'll run into an out.
There's going to be something on the bases. I already know it.
All of that is to say is that, again, this is a softball team. Pitch around Judge. Pitch around Stanton, too. Stanton does horrify me. Clay in the chat says Stanton terrifies me. Playoff Stanton, yeah, is a different beast.
You pitch around Stanton, you pitch to Judge. This is the playoffs.
Meet Mr. Low Leverage.
This is Mr. Low Leverage we're talking about here.
When do we think Crochet gives up his sacrificial solo homer?
To the worst player on the team?
Yeah.
I want to say fourth inning.
I got
Fourth
Wells
inning,
taking
and
him. I got Wells taking him deep in the third. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Fair enough.
Solo homer.
Yep.
But that'll be the only run he gives up. 6 2/3.
So I just want to run through the guys in their lineup tomorrow. The home runs that Wells has. Wells is terrible, and he has 21 home runs. Goldschmidt somehow only ended up with 10, so that's strange. Jazz isn't playing. Ryan McMahon has 20. Grisham has 34. Judge has 53. Bellinger has 29. Stanton has 24, and Jose Caballero has 5. But yeah, clearly these guys can hit the ball out of the park. It's not some masterful piece of commentary to be like, don't let them hit home runs. But if you can, don't walk guys, I guess would be my big thing, because that's when it burns you.
100%. And that kind of leads into, when you have Bayo on the mound game 2, and that's always been Bayo's. Like, just don't walk people, Brian Bayo. Last time out for Bayo against the Yankees, that Saturday game a couple of weeks ago, got knocked around a little bit. I still trust Bayo, I would say, given that.
I mean, it was 5 innings, 4 earned, 3 walks, 1 home run.
I'm not gonna sit here and act like Bayo's September was not concerning to me, because it was. I'm a little scared for game 2.
I will say, I mean, his career though against the Yankees, I didn't realize he already had this many innings against them. 11 starts, 65 innings. The ERA is 2.35.
Right.
53 strikeouts.
It's also a night game.
23 walks. It is also a night game. The WHIP's 1.1. Strikeouts per 9, 7.3. Strikeouts per walk, 2.3.
And Bayo's also shown up as more of a big game pitcher as of late. Like, I trust him in bigger
situations. He does kind of have that
than I did before.
That ice in his veins,
right?
I feel like
Brandon also says he feels better about a sinker ball pitcher in Yankee Stadium. That's absolutely true. That's absolutely true. If you can get that going and the changeup going as well, keep the ball on the ground, they can't do much to hurt you.
That's another good point by Jamie Fitz. If you could pin that one, it says the hook will be so quick with Bayo. He's either going 7 shutout or 1 with no earned runs, but the base is loaded. And I think that's another reason. Again, this is not. Listen, it's a 2-game series. Maybe there's not like a ton of storylines or things you can put. This series could be 18 innings long. That's how these things go. But another reason why the Crochet start tomorrow is of vital importance is if Crochet can give you 7 tomorrow, and you only have to use Whitlock and Chapman, like that would be amazing. Because then Bayo, Bayo loses his he loses it quick when he loses it.
Yeah, like you could afford to be aggressive with the bullpen in games 2 and potentially 3 if Crochet goes out and gives you the performance like he can, which I think he absolutely can.
Yeah, he's when was his last start? What day was that?
it was in
Wednesday?
Toronto that Thursday in Toronto, or no, Wednesday in Toronto. Yeah, because then
Wednesday. So he's on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Plenty of rest.
6 days.
I was going to say extended rest.
I mean,
no, let him go.
Yeah, the stats for this are somewhere, but I think that like every time he's gotten hit around this year, or almost every time, it's been on shorter rest. So that gives you some hope. We'll see. You know what? I'll say it. I'm a little scared.
Well, I mean, I get scared in the playoffs in general anyway. It's not like a full-on fear thing. It's just more of like an anxiety. Like, yeah, if you don't have at least a little bit of fear in you, I don't think you're an actual fan. And I would say that to a Yankees fan.
Yeah, check your pulse. Check your pulse.
Yeah, right? I leaned over to Sophie during the Friday, the Sedan walk-off to clinch the playoffs. And I was like, this was like the 8th inning, I think, when it was 3. Did we tie it 3-3 in the 8th? Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I was like, I actually like forgot like how sick I make myself during meaningful late September, October baseball games. Like I was like,
it's been a while.
I was getting like acid reflux and shit. I was like, this stinks. I hate this, but I love it.
Shout out! I will say this should have been my fuck with, but Cora's managerial masterclass Friday night was special. Going to Slayton in the 4th inning. He's like, let's just get this done.
Right.
I was like, oh, why are we doing that this early? But when it works out, it works out. He was managing his ass off that night. So credit to him. Being at Fenway on Friday, I think if they get to the ALDS and we get to host a couple playoff games, it's going to be nutty. It's going to be like 21.
I looked at ticket prices there. About like, they're like 2-something on SeatGeek, I think, for
to get in
ALDS. Yeah.
Well, okay. I gotta say, the wildcard tickets not that bad.
Yeah, they were like $80 at the stadium.
Oh, really?
On SeatGeek, from what I saw. I checked today just for shits and giggles.
I paid like $140 a piece for the 300s, which I thought was
No,
fine.
that's not bad.
No.
That's
I got pavilion seats for ALDS Game 3 for 120 a pop
Oh wow.
Oh, you coming?
earlier today.
Oh, ALDS game.
No,
3,
ALDS, yeah.
Yeah.
Register for like the pre-sale or whatever they did.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm looking at a pre-sale market myself, or not resale,
you're
not
looking at-
pre-sale,
yeah.
resale markets.
Those are
myself,
always
so
gonna
that
be-
would explain it.
Those jokesters trying to make a buck. Shameful.
All right, I'll be the one to ask. What are your predictions?
Well, let's get into some of the Red Sox lineup stuff before we get into that, because all we had
kinda
really
did that,
done
no?
is talk about pitching. Yeah. What was that, Jake?
We kind of did that at the beginning, no?
Just for Fried. I mean, I guess that would also go into
Rodon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thankfully, like I don't know. I mean,
no, I mean,
ahead,
no,
Vince.
I think we did kind of cover the bases.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, the only thing is Schlittler, or whatever it is. Pitching
Schlittler?
game 3. Schlittler, yeah. The Red Sox lineup against righties is pretty locked at this point. There's not really much, right? I don't think it's moved since Willier got back.
For Adolf Schlittler, yeah, it'll be
yeah.
Hitler was a shitty guy, to be fair. Like, so that
He was.
like if the kids in the schoolyard called him Schlittler, like I think they were justified in doing that.
Schlittler.
Oh, Schlittler.
Oh, Schlittler. Oh, drawing
I
on
do-
your picture.
I will say.
Oh, you think
sorry
about
to
nice
interrupt
with
the,
a mustache, Schlittler.
Sorry,
Yeah?
Liam, go ahead.
Sorry to
Sorry,
interrupt
Liam.
this
We were
bit.
just doing
Yeah, no, you're
little
doing
German boys impressions.
Yeah, no,
Austrian.
I'm sorry. I'm
Not
sorry.
German.
Guten Tag, yeah.
Guten Tag.
Yeah, I'm looking at Romy again. I think he has to be lead off tomorrow and Wednesday.
All right, works
Yeah.
for me.
The slash against lefties is 331, 378.
Sorry, Liam.
He's slugging
Bossy in the
600 against lefties.
Can you read that?
Down in the bowels of Yankee Stadium, the house that Jeter built.
Schlittler in the bunker. Man, oh man. Anyways, continue, Mr. Fantasy.
Anyhow, Romy's triple slash against lefties, 331, 378. He was slugging 600 against lefties. The OPS is 978.
This is why I'm fine with having like a Romy higher up. I completely just changed.
You did? I
screens
don't know.
on that.
I don't know
I
how
have
you
no
did
idea how we did that. I'm now on the bottom of this thing on youtube.com/appod on Lansdowne. You can see the change. I don't know what caused that. That's why I'm fine with having a guy like a Romy or Ref Snyder, who's the lefty killer. Like, have those guys right at the top of the line.
Load them up the top half.
Have Story protect them. I'm fine with that. Then Bregman. Or vary it up a little bit from there and have Rob do some of the protection. Put those guys right at the start. Shout out Nate Eaton, but I don't need him taking more at-bats when the lineup's going to be going 2 or 3 times through the order against Max Fried. Potentially a 4th time towards the start of that
Well, Nate
order.
Eaton likely would not be in this lineup, but I understand your point.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Well, you mentioned you would want Nate Eaton leading off game 1. You said that towards the top of the show.
No. Sorry. I just combined Nate Lowe and Nate Eaton in my head. Listen, it's been a stressful week.
You're trying to gaslight me. Man.
Sorry. How about, where are we batting SETI? Like 6th?
Yeah, so I think 6th or 7th.
He could be, I mean, this boy loves the bright lights. We could see something we've never seen these next 2 games.
Big swing at a Little League park. And again, he has a knack for the
Mabel's
dramatic.
eating something. Hold on.
Jamie goes, Romy has a 91 weighted runs created plus against lefties since the break per Red Sox stats. That's a fair enough of a point, Jamie.
That
but
makes sense. I was kind of shocked the OPS was under 1,000 against lefties when I pulled it up.
he also has a pretty good
Last I checked,
reputation
yeah.
against lefties. And again, at a place like Yankee Stadium, and the way that he's just generally been swinging the bat as of late, I'm fine with him towards the top of the lineup. Whether or not you would prefer to not bat him first, I would understand that based off of riding a hot hand or lack thereof. That makes sense, but I still have confidence enough in him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So back to your question, Jake. Prediction?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Sox in 2.
I agree.
Sox in 2.
I think tomorrow's a laugher. I think we win big tomorrow. And then I think Wednesday night's like a extreme nail biter.
Yeah. This is not me just trying to be like the overconfident Red Sox fan here. You know what I mean? I agree. I think we're in line, knock on wood, for Crochet masterclass. Even if it is a pitcher's duel, I think Crochet comes out on top there. Rodon doesn't totally move me. The Yankees in general don't totally move me. They don't. The pitching doesn't move me. Fried has had some tremendous highs this year, but has also had some absolute clunkers. And again, his postseason resume isn't all that great. Rodon, I think, can be knocked around. I think he can be had. And I'm not sold on that bullpen. Not sold on the super pen. Sox in 2.
I just don't. This is overconfident too, but I think the Yankees, like the 21st century, the late or the last 10-year 21st century Yankees are like, I think they're just in their own heads at this point with the Red Sox stuff.
The Booney era.
Like we're going on a pretty good while where the Sox kind of own them. And again, if we lose, we have a lot of great narratives ways to spin this one. So,
it's true.
So,
we have
so,
a lot to fall back on.
Yeah.
If it
Yeah,
doesn't
so
go well.
stand-
But for
stand
the,
back
for the
and stand
Yankees,
by.
if they lose,
yes.
what is it?
What?
We get Garrett
Cole
Cole
this
back
year.
next year.
Fuck out of here.
No.
You have the best hitter on the planet on your team.
I'm
Grow
actually,
up.
Liam, now that you say that, like, I'm even more confident in Sox winning both games. Because if it's a matter of, like, what do you have to lose? I do think it's not a fallacy, because that's just not the right word. It's a bit of a cop-out for us to be sitting here when, again, we had the 8th highest payroll. We had aspirations of winning the division. Us to be sitting here and be like, oh, well, I know, we're just the... we kind of alluded this to the start of the show. We can't be, oh, shucks, happy-go-lucky. We're just happy to be here. Oh, and if we lose the series, it's okay. It's all good. It's not like we have nothing to lose here. But, my God, the stakes on the other side of this for this other team. A team that is trying to win the American League, again, trying to get over this hump of winning a World Series since Obama was in office for his first term. Even before that first, fucking 2010 midterm fantasy.
I was gonna say the Senate had 60 Dems in it
He
last
hadn't
time.
even, what,
They were still
355 days
trying
in office.
Cash for clunkers was still a thing.
Super majority in the Senate the last time the Yankees won a World Series.
That's
another world. That's another world.
Last time I had super majority, Yankees won the World Series.
Was that Obama?
It most certainly is.
Fellow
Not my
American.
best. Oh, now let me be clear.
Take off your clothes.
There is no meme.
There's-
Gotta have them rims.
Went to New York to see the Red Sox play the Yankees. So Garrett Crochet.
Your Obama does sound like Clinton. Thank you, Blade Damas, in the chat. That's absolutely he's doing Clinton.
Obama does do that. Like he does.
They are very similar though.
Yeah, they're similar.
Something about third way Democrats having that vocal fry. You know what I mean?
Liam, are
One
you
of the best
also
ways.
Sox?
Obama chuckled. You mean the Chaos Emeralds?
Liam, are you also Sox into, my friend?
I'm so scared to make playoff predictions. I think if we're winning this series, it has to be in 2.
I like that. Yeah. So okay, sure.
Yeah,
it's good. It's good to be back.
It's so good to be back.
I'm scared. I'm not going to sleep tonight.
It's exciting though.
I got Christmas socks on. It's basically Christmas Eve.
This beats fucking again. Just circling the drain and just going through the motions of I wonder what we're gonna do in the off season. And we very well the next time that we jump on here might be talking about the off season. Who fucking knows? This is so much better to have that nervous energy. Did I tell you the situation I'll be in for Game 1? I told Liam off air, but Jake, did I? I think I explained the situation.
No, what's that?
Tomorrow, September 30th, is a very important day for me, considering that it is my wedding anniversary. 2-year wedding anniversary with my beloved Missy Mopena. Very excited for it. We're going to have a great night.
I got to watch out for those fall weddings, folks.
Yeah. Going to dinner at 8 o'clock. That's our reservation. So,
oh my God.
I promised I'll be a good husband.
When did you make that?
When did we make the reservation?
Yeah.
Not recently, the other day. But, like...
Would you have made it differently if you made it yesterday?
No. That's not the anniversary.
I would have said, Missy, we're going to dinner Monday night. Sorry.
Wasn't going to fly. I'm like, just last week you just explained the story of how you dragged your girlfriend to a bar to watch the end of a baseball game on her birthday.
Yes. I absolutely did do that.
We are not the same then. I treat my queen, Jake. What can I...
Okay.
She wants dinner on the day of. We do it day of. Adam goes, terrible timing. Fitz should have planned ahead. It is what it is. Shout out September 30th, 2023. You boys were there for that.
Sure was.
Pulled up the Pedro Siriaco highlights in the pew.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, the end of the game, if you don't see me on Twitter, it's probably why. Game 2, I'm in there, though. Got nothing going on October 1st.
Game 2, I will be attending Game 2 in the Bronx. I don't have any. That was the whole thought. I'll be there.
Nailed it.
All right.
Anything else in regards to our favorite baseball team?
I don't think so.
I'm ready. I'm hopefully bringing us good juice with my 21 playoff.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah,
sweatshirt.
It's good stuff. Anything for pot off? I can't stop thinking about one battle after another, and I haven't even seen it. But
I know, same.
I thought you were going to see it this weekend.
Timeline got fucked up.
Yeah, it is what it is. Jamie in the chat, to bring him back to baseball, goes, question for the group: does something happen, for example, a fight, that reignites the hate in the rivalry? I don't foresee a fight. Are there enough guys on that Yankees roster that were around for both 18 and 21 where, if shit does go, like if shit does hit the fan for them in this series, that they'd get really pissed? I mean, there's Judge, obviously, but like Jazz wasn't there. Bellinger wasn't there. Fried wasn't there.
Judge and Stanton.
And I understand that Judge is the captain. I don't know if there's enough animosity on the Yankee side, or for our side for that matter. We're a totally different team from 21.
Top to bottom.
Are we now?
I mean, there's always going to be a little something, I always feel, even if it's a bit more dormant than
what?
usual.
Whitlock? Is Whitlock the only one left?
Technically Houck, but he's not here.
He's no longer with us.
Yeah.
They got him.
Yeah, Cora and Boone are boys. So they say they don't seem to like Jazz. That might be part of it, the free smoke at 7 kind of stuff. Although, I will say this.
I mean, he's the only one I can see, like, going out of their way to start something, to, like, try to fire up the boys.
I think
I don't think there is anything.
I'll give you the exact scenario that would. So, who's, like, the most hothead pitcher that the Red Sox have? Do we have a real hothead anymore?
Probably Slayton? Because he kind of talks to himself and yells at himself on the mound, maybe.
I would say the exact scenario that could maybe do something is like Jazz hits a home run off like a Red Sox hothead pitch.
Brandon says Greg. Yeah, Weiser.
I like
Greg.
Yeah, all right, yeah,
Weiser.
Greg. Okay, Jazz hits a home run off Greg and pimps it really hard. I think that's the only way something like that's going to happen.
Because I was considering, it's like, well, maybe they rally around Judge, and Judge, maybe it's a situation where they see where it's going and the Yankees are about to be eliminated. Judge still hasn't beaten the Red Sox in the playoffs. They maybe get a spark going there. But I mean, if their backs are against the wall, they're not going to start a fight. This would have to be, I don't know what would start it. Now, granted, we didn't know what would start it in 2018.
Is too short, too, to risk that.
Yeah, right? We also didn't know what would set things off in 2018, the Joe Kelly situation. It can again,
Tyler Austin.
It could happen at any moment.
It's true.
It's like a dormant volcano.
Watch, it'll be like Connor Wong chirping at someone from the bench.
Connor Wong starts it. Yeah. Who would be the funniest person on the Red Sox to instigate that drama?
Probably Connor Wong. Oh, the Rangers fired Bochy.
Bochy's out.
Back to retirement, old man.
Bochy and his 15 and a half size noggin, his hat size, his fucking.
I thought you were going to say
helmet.
his 15 and a half minute walk to the mound every time he makes it.
That was
too.
45
Look,
minutes.
that man, his legs are shot, man.
Yeah, retire, Bruce, please.
Resign, sir. Resign. Damn, cold world, bundle up. He just won the World Series 2 years ago.
Doesn't matter.
What have you done
Hockey's
for me
like that
lately?
now too. It's what have you done for me lately? That's what I always say.
I mean, that might be the only one the Rangers ever get, and just unceremonious is like, get the fuck out of here. Sorry.
Such a
What do
weird
they do
season.
now?
Oh, actually, it seems like it actually was mutual because Bochy's staying as a consultant.
Oh, okay. All right, there you go.
Fair.
Okay.
Because he was already technically, he was retired before the Rangers brought him out of retirement. So he's probably
Yeah.
like, I'm like 3 years is enough for me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good.
Got another ring. He had a good
Yeah.
run.
He's probably going to be a Hall of Famer.
He's got 4 rings,
yeah. Yeah.
What, he took
three-
the Padres? He took the
Took
Padres
three
in
separate
98
franchises to
Yeah.
the World
to the
Series.
World Series.
Yeah, no, he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
Also
that's
the
an easy
deepest
one.
voice in the entire. Him and Jim Leland was deep ass fucking. Yeah.
So, should we lay out the plan for win or lose for our dear listeners?
Housekeeping time.
Yeah.
Let's get it on the record for ourselves too, because we have to nail down the plan. So, in the event of a Red Sox win in this series, what are we doing?
I think we'll put an episode out in between the series and the DS.
The night of the win? Oh, that's going to be too late, probably in the night.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, 6:00 first pitch.
Yeah, I mean,
Done
we
by-
can play it by ear.
Not
We
true.
can play it
Yeah.
by ear. We will let you folks know if we
Brian
win.
Bayo throws a perfect game in 90
I would
minutes.
say the thing to safely bet on is either night of or at the very least the night after. If we end up winning, we'll be live. It would be fun to do it night of, if possible. We're gonna have the energy for it. If they end up moving on, we'll get the chat going off that way. Strike while the iron's hot. I think that's probably the smart thing to do. But
Yeah.
if not, kick it to the next day. We'll be with you. In the event of the Red Sox being eliminated, we'll be back to regular next Tuesday. Do we want to say?
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
days to sit on it.
I think so.
You know,
Postmortem. Give
Yeah,
everybody a
because
weekend
we're gonna have to
digest.
contact the funeral home. We have to get, set arrangements and whatnot. We got to figure out who's doing the readings at the mass and stuff like that. We have to find a plot to bury them, things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sound like a plan?
I think so.
Okay.
Works for me.
When we go live right away, lose, we'll talk to you Tuesday. So that's settled out of the way. Emoji of the week. Jake looking.
No, I'm getting my song.
Oh, okay. Emoji of the week.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. I was gonna do like the
Or is that not positive
angry
enough?
red emoji, like because I hate the Yankees. Like that. What's the the?
Oh no, flames for
Oh,
rivalry.
yes, rivalry
Yeah.
flame emoji. Flame emoji.
Yeah.
It's flame emoji. I'm trying to find the picture of this meme that gets thrown around. There it is. I have to try to share the screen. Hold on. No, it's not even fucking worth it to share the screen. Although I'm already there now. I promise this is not going to be worth it when I'm doing this fucking guy. This guy here. I was thinking of this.
Oh, yeah.
I like him.
Taking his fist.
I like that guy.
So, yeah, the red frowny emoji. I was thinking of him, but I like the flame emoji more.
Rivalry.
Botsy did all three that we mentioned, so shout out Botsy. Botsy gets the gold star for the week. So yeah, song of the week.
My song is "Journey Through the Past" by Neil Young.
Ooh.
Neil Young.
It was
We're getting
in,
dangerous. Why Journey to the Past, Jake? 'Cause I have a
It was
point to
featured
bring up.
in Inherent Vice, which I watched yesterday in anticipation of one battle after another, and I regret to inform everyone I did not really like it.
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
We're getting dangerously close to Neil Young's involvement in The Last Waltz, Jake. About a month and change will be Last Waltz season, leading up to Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I got my Criterion right over there, ready.
Oh, you got
ready
the
to rock.
Criterion version? Really?
Of course.
Nice.
Of course.
Love that. In any event, Liam, your song of the week.
I'm shouting out Steven Matz because his warm-up song is Hot Fire. Call Me the Breeze, Leonard Skinner.
Here you go. Some classic rock all around here. Heartland rock. I have to shout this person out for mine. I'm full of just fucking delays over the last 5 minutes or so with my technical difficulties here. As you can tell, I'm stalling. You think I'm stalling? Jake, I feel like you would have gotten that movie reference.
You think I'm... Oh, hold on. The Incredibles?
No, same year, animated movie, but
Oh, Shrek 2?
no. SpongeBob movie.
SpongeBob SquarePants? Yeah.
Yep,
What
SpongeBob.
a year. What a year for animated
Yeah,
films.
right? 04.
Loaded.
Banger,
Holy
right? No
smokes.
kidding.
Spider-Man 2 also released that year.
On
not
TikTok,
animated, but-
at Boston Sports Fanatic 09 posted this TikTok of all the Red Sox, the montage of Red Sox players celebrating and playing throughout the year. Jake from Hate Farm, friend of the program, tweeted it at me. Said, "I feel obligated to inform at Fitsimo Pena of this Oasis and Red Sox crossover edit. That is why I was wearing the Charlie Brown Oasis shirt today, because the song in that TikTok is my song of the week. The song I am endorsing and took the liberty to have Pot on Lansdowne endorse as the song of this postseason run. Oasis's masterpiece of a song, Slide Away.
Yeah.
Song's a fucking banger. Unbelievable song. What a team. What a song. What a run we need to go on right here, right now, boys.
Guys, this
Slide
could
away.
be it. I mean, this could be it.
Yeah, it could be over quick.
Yeah.
Or, you know what? This could be the first day for the rest of our
It
lives.
could be over in 48 hours.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Well,
It's exciting,
Spooky. Spooky.
though. Cherish these moments, ladies and gentlemen. These are not...
Sucks that maybe this should have been my don't fuck with. Sucks that it's in the middle of the week. It really
Yeah.
does.
yeah.
Yeah, at least we're not the 1 o'clock game while you're sitting at your fucking
Yeah,
office.
thank God.
You know what I mean?
That was another reason to root for Red Sox Yankees, because you'll be
Yeah.
goddamned if you think they were putting that on at 1 in the afternoon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yankees were getting the 6 o'clock spot no matter what happened.
Jamie says could be 48 hours from Pete Alonso watch. But that's the problem for 48 hours or down the line from now. Do not take these days for granted, friends. We just learned over the last couple of seasons, these are not situations that you want to just take for granted. Soak this in. Embrace the nerves. Embrace the fact that you're going to want to throw up or feel like you're having heart palpitations or that you're just going to stroke out watching these games. Because they're not to be taken for granted.
Stroke out.
Yeah.
Pause.
If that helps you calm yourself down a little bit, if it helps take the edge off, then
Stroking
you
it
got to
out.
do what you got to do as a
Whoa.
fan.
Whoa! Ow!
Is that all we got?
I think so.
All right.
It's in God's hands now.
It's in God's hands. The Ja Morant. It's in God's hands now. So, one way or the other, we'll see you on the other side of this series. For Jake, for Liam, I'm Fitz, you're you. The largest possible Go Sox that you could ever give. Yankees suck, Go Sox. I forgot to say thank you for joining us, by the way. I should say that. Thank you for joining us if you did, by the way, whether you were listening in the YouTube chat or if you're listening in your car leading up to the game. Thank you for that. We'll talk to you next time.
Or if you're listening somewhere else. I mean, there's a lot of other... You could listen not in your car, too. I just want to make that...
Yeah, I was just giving an example. Okay. Including but not limited to the car.
There you go.
There you go. Just cover all my bases.
Thank you, Sensei.
Thank you, Sensei. Viva la revolution. And obey your mother.
Obey your mother.
Obey your mother.
That's a strong obey your mother to lead us in to paradise.